Here is my ranking of the Emeritus cycle from Secrets of Strixhaven. For me, last place is Emeritus of Abundance, which lets you cast Regrowth. While this can be solid in the right deck, my biggest issue is that it's effectively 5 mana for your first recursion, and then requires you to be able to safely attack later in the game in order to do it again, which feels a bit clunky. Next is Emeritus of Conflict, a 2-cost 2/2 with first strike that becomes prepared when you cast your third spell in a turn. I think this can be interesting in Spellslinger decks or aggro decks, especially since it can re-prepare itself with its own spell, helping you get to your third more often, but it feels a little more niche than the others. After that is a Meredith of Ideation that lets you cast Ancestral Recall, which is one of the best spells ever printed. However, the fact that it's on a 5-drop makes it pretty fair. It can re-prepare itself with a decently generic condition, but 8 cards in your graveyard isn't guaranteed. I do, however, really love this if you can flicker it. Next is a Meredith of Wo that lets you cast Demonic Tutor. I like that this is prepared immediately and has an easy condition for many black decks to re-prepare it without going out of their way. A lot of the times you can play this, immediately tutor, and then re-prepare it on the same turn so that you can tutor for something else on your next turn. And finally, my favorite is a Meredith of Truce, which is a 3/3 for 3 that comes with a 1/1 and potentially lets you cast Swords to Plowshares. This isn't the flashiest of the cycle, but it does a pretty generically good effect and has the benefit of being in the color that has the easiest time flickering things to keep generating 1/1 flyers and potentially remove things along the way.